Should you stay or should you go? We're talking about the stock market and its recent activity, which MarketWatch compared to a drunken party.
Well, then, so we're going to welcome back Dave Mortach, as he's already left. On that note, yes, you might recognize him. He is from Mortach Financial, president, of course, and host of the popular radio show that we all know about, Retirement Wealth Planning. Drunken party, Dave. I'm confused. What's happening?
I don't condone drinking, so let's start with that. So that was their comparison, not mine. Let me be clear.
But that was a statement made.
But it's kind of a good analogy. The last quarter of last year, the market went down almost exactly 20%, and now this year it's up 20 to 30%. Now think about that. That is almost kind of definition of a drunken party. You don't know what's going on, and that's exactly what's happening out here.
Wow.
So it's a good comparison.
So MarketWatch goes on to explain that you've got to know when to leave this party.
Now we're getting into the important stuff, okay? And they talk about not being the last to leave, okay? So the whole point to that's why we do the fixed indexed annuities, is to get people out of this drunken party and get the money out and get it safe and protected. The market's been up for almost 10 straight years. Give or take a day or two, who cares? So 10 straight years. I mean, do the Indians win World Series 10 straight times? They don't? The Browns, the Cavs, nobody. The whole point is that people have won for like 10 straight years, so other people call it the Wall Street Casino. Maybe it's time to take some chips off the table and say, thank you, I've captured my winnings, and I'm going to get my money safe right now and have peace of mind and not worry.
Well, on that note, what investments would you recommend in this kind of crazy, drunken environment?
See, boy, last time I was on, we did pina coladas, so we're doing really good. Okay, so, but that was by the pool, you said.
Yeah.
So the whole point to this is to get the money safe, and that's what the fixed indexed annuities do. So I said this earlier, but my famous saying, when the market goes up, you share in the gains. So we've got gains based on the market going up, or an index in the market going up, but you've got protection on the downside, so you don't lose money. That's the whole key. If you can't lose, you immediately have peace of mind and you just relax. So
I think the obvious question that you might be asking is, like, really, we're protected from any market loss?
Yes, that's almost the definition of a fixed indexed annuity. Okay. So, and again, I show this to people in brochures because people do. The most common question that I get asked is, these things are too good to be true.
Yeah.
They're not, and as soon as the client comes in for their complimentary consultation, I'll show them in brochures. These are the largest insurance companies in the world that do this, the best rated insurance companies in the world that do this, and it's in the brochure. No loss of principal. They all word it a slightly different way, but I can bring out 3 or 4 brochures just like that and say, here, this is one of the largest insurance companies in the world. It's not Dave Mortach that said it anymore. It's right here in your brochure. So it is safe, but you do get the gains based on an index in the market. I think it's the best middle child. You know, they have that middle child syndrome, whatever that is. Okay. So I always tell people we're kind of got the safety of the bank, but we've got the growth potential of an index in the market. And they're not too good to be true. I've been doing them for 20 years and 14 years on the radio and 6 years on TV.
So your clients have never lost money?
Never. 2008, never. 2001 to 2004, the market went down 50% also. No losses, 0 losses. You can't have losses. And you like my famous saying, which has something to do with a zero. What?
Zero is your hero.
See how much I train? This is fantastic.
The rhyming helps.
Okay.
We're cheerleaders.
Okay, but the zero is your hero really is true. And so after 2008, when most people lost 50%, my clients broke even. Most of these products have no fees. So if you've got break even, no losses, and no fees, they didn't lose a penny in 2008 while everybody else lost 50%. Zero really is your hero?
So zero is my hero, but what about growth opportunities?
Okay, that's still based on an index in the market. So all of these products use different indexes, just like somebody in their 401k has different mutual funds to choose from. So all of them use different indexes, but in the end, you're still based on an index for your growth. So that's my saying. When the market goes up, share in the gains. You don't get all of the gains, but you get most of the gains, but none of the losses.
Great. And no restrictions, right?
It works.
Okay.
You are just a plethora of information every time we sit with you.
We need to make up a rhyme for him.
I know, we do.
I can't even spell plethora, so I mean, she's using too big a language on TV with me. This is scary.
Listen, zero's my hero. We have a bonus offer for you. Well, Dave does have a bonus offer for you. It's exclusive, too. If you call within the next 30 minutes to schedule a complimentary appointment with Dave, you're going to receive a free copy of one of his all-time favorite books, Stress-Free Retirement by Patrick Kelly. If you call Dave, 877 Gains for You. You can schedule all of this. You could also visit him on the web at mortachfinancial.com.
Yeah, this really is an awesome offer. So if you missed that, you can call in the next 30 minutes to schedule your complimentary appointment and get your free copy of Stress-Free Retirement by Patrick Kelly. Call Dave now, 877 Gains for You.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Yes, good to see you.
So good to talk to you
I'm
as
still going
always.
to spell plethora when I leave off the stage.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you keep going. Still to come. Want to have big fun on a really small budget? You see where we're going with all this? We're going to tell you how.
All right, and then after the break, we'll run down all the details on this year's Soapbox Derby.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by Mortach Financial.